It's the Cole Bowl, but this is volleyball edition as the 9 and 16 IUP Crimson Hawks travel to Hammer Hall to take on the 21 and 4, 11 and 2 in the PSAC California Vulcans. Hello everybody and welcome to CUTV's coverage of Vulcan volleyball. For Joshua Laska, I'm Scott Majesky. It's great to have you with us. Josh, playoffs are a couple weeks away.
Yes, they are. The Vulcans are currently sitting second in the PSAC behind Gannon with a 11 and 2 record in the conference.
Kelly Frumnick leads the team in assists with 512 on the California Vulcans side. Also, Megan Franz is a junior, and she is a force with 255 kills, leads the team. Both these players will be a force right in front of the net.
Yes, they will, especially since they are both combined for 189 blocks. So, I mean, they're a very good force to be reckoned with right at the net.
From Rockford, Illinois, the senior 6'1", Danielle Ostrendorf wears number 8 for the Crimson Hawks. She leads the team in kills with 213.
Yes, she does. In the last game that the IUP played, they played Clarion and lost 3-0. She posted 7 kills, and the last time the two IUP and Cal met, she posted 6 kills in their 3-0 loss.
The Vulcans entered today with a winning streak of really 7 out of their last 8 matches. In its last action, California defeated Slippery Rock 3-2. Megan Franz had 11 kills. Chelsea Wilson and Brandy Harris had 9 kills. Brandy Harris has a spike that can fly and put a hole in the floor. And Sarah McMullen and Molly Delaney combined for 46 digs with a very steady defense as we are ready to go here. Very shortly, California Vulcans are wearing their white with a little bit of black trim. Crimson Hawks in their crimson red with white on their shoulders. So we are again here for this big time rivalry. And what better way to start off with some Jason Aldean Dirt Road Anthem.
It's a very good way to start this game off for breast cancer awareness, as the Vulcans have pink ribbons in their hair. And some of the players have pink armbands, which I saw when they were warming up.
Look there, you can see breast cancer awareness goes on all the month of October. It's a fantastic tradition that has been going on, as there are some players around here who are in the reserve that are going around collecting money to help out the fight against breast cancer, which you gotta like to see all around. As we are having fans pile in and get ready for the start of this game, as IUP will get ready to serve. To start this off, it'll be number 5, Emily Vaughn, the senior from Shippensburg, Pennsylvania.
Good serve there to start off the match for IUP.
As Carissa Meyer, the freshman from McDonald, Pennsylvania, shot goes right into the net. It'll be point California as Delaney serves.
It appears that there was a net violation on that play there for IUP, giving Cal another point.
Delaney to serve once again. Molly Delaney, the sophomore from Carmel, Indiana.
She is second on the team with 37 service aces so far this year.
Franz's block just goes out of bounds. IUP gets the point. They'll go back and get ready to serve down 2-1 here early in game 1. It'll be 16 to serve. That is Stacy Root, the senior from York, Pennsylvania.
In her last game, she had 1 service ace and 3 service errors.
Vulcans get ready to set up. They'll go to Brandy Harris with a fire of a shot, but that will get bounced around by IUP. A little miscommunication right there, Josh.
Yeah, it was. That was a very good setup there by Abby Front to Megan Franz, or excuse me, Brandy Harris.
Franz will serve. Oh, what a kill right there. This was just put up there for Fromneck. This was just a lightly hit up volley, and Fromneck just took none of that and fired it into the hole.
Great kill there by Fromneck. She's kind of a double threat because she'll kill the ball and she will set the ball for the rest of her team.
Looks like Emily Vaughn's shot just a bit outside. And California with a comfortable 4-point lead as Franz will set up again. Another point against the Crimson Hawks, now down 6-1, Josh. This is not how you want to start it off. They've had some communication problems. Now they're taking a timeout to most likely talk this over. But really, this is not how you want to start off a game. A record of 9-16, 3-10. You're going up against a very good team in the Vulcans. It's not a way to start off the game.
No, it really isn't. Here is a replay of the last serve. As you can see here, they just have a little problem setting up their offense as they've committed quite a few errors already today.
Peter Letourneau and Barbara Letourneau are the head coach and assistant coach respectively for the California Vulcans. Head coach right there is Zach Shaver for the Crimson Hawks. Paige Johnson is his assistant coach.
I believe that this is also his first year at IUP, but I'm not 100% positive on that.
France with a 6-1 lead. She'll be serving here in game one. Nice little touch action there on the changeup by Chelsea Wilson on the kill from Bellwood, Pennsylvania. Went for the hard spike and shake them up with the changeup.
That was a very good play there by Wilson to confuse the IUP defense off the set from Fromneck.
Ron still serving, good save. Blocking all around. IUP resets and get in California area. Just sails out as the attempted kill there for California, Delaney. But you gotta like the recovery there by both sides.
Yes, you do, especially since the roof here at Hamer Hall is rather low and you have to watch how high you hit the ball.
Just sailing a bit outside from the serve. It'll be point California as they are now up 8-2 over IUP Crimson Hawks. And number 10, Courtney Esselman from Greencastle, Pennsylvania, the senior 5'8", will serve.
This is only Eshelman's third game this year because she was out with an injury to start the season. So Cal's looking to her to get some offense going here.
Vaughn has played fantastic right now, coming up with some pretty big digs for the Crimson Hawks. And she leads to one of her two big digs there, leading to that point for the Crimson Hawks, as California just parade after parade of spikes.
As number 8, Daniel Hoff serves for the Crimson Hawks. She was our player to watch.
Tip by California Vulcan, point Crimson Hawks. 8-4 is the score.
Cal looking to start some more offense here with their kind of IUP starting to come back here.
Couple tips, miscues by the Vulcans, now leading to the Crimson Hawks, are now believing. Still early.
It is still very early as we're in the first set here of a possible 5-set game.
An attempted save there by Eshelman, though. She had no one to help her out. And the Crimson Hawks have gone on a 4-point run, 8-6.
Kind of like how Cal started the match with the 5 points that they put up in the first couple minutes.
Does Brandy Harris pick her spot? She does. And it's point California as Brandy Harris says, I'm ending this. I'm taking it in my own hands. Brandy Harris Jr., Bedford, Pennsylvania.
Harris really wanted to get back there and serve. She was tired of having to wait for her turn.
She is a playmaker. She wants the ball in her possession all time, but a great effort there from the Crimson Hawks. Lauren Hester from State College, Pennsylvania, the freshman, getting the crucial kill.
Very good kill there by Hester for the Crimson Hawks.
Meyer to serve it. California, a little changeup. They like to do that. Doesn't work there. There's now a hard shot there as California is mixing up their speeds as Chelsea Wilson went changeup, and then she decided to go four-seam fastball.
I like that reference there. That's exactly what she did, trying to confuse the Crimson Hawk defense.
Like to throw in baseball all the time as World Series action is underway here in the month of October. It's another point California way.
Good serve there by Sarah McMullen. A little too fast for the Crimson Hawks to handle.
McMullen, another serve, digged out though by Vaughn. Still loose, good play there by Franz. Can they get it across? Oh, and a little miscommunication right there. It looked like Brandy Harris was going to come in with some speed, but just getting a little bit away was Bridget Bilick, the redshirt junior from Bethel Park, Pennsylvania.
That was a unfortunate miscommunication between Harris and Bielik there.
Just a bit outside was Franz's shot. And we're getting close here. Crimson Hawks staying around.
I think Cal needs to take a timeout here and discuss a little bit. As Molly Delaney's dig there goes for a point.
Froon checks into the game. Abby Froon, the sophomore from Cottage Grove, Wisconsin, will serve. Dug out by Vaughn. Nice spy, nice kill as Brandy Harris tried to control but could not as it hits off the back wall of Hammer Hall. Would be playable if we were playing arena football, but however, we're playing volleyball.
That is very true. Here at Hammer Hall, you don't have a lot of room to run after the ball if it's hit towards the back of the court.
Abby Froon to serve once again. Her team up by 3. Game 1. Her serves goes out of bounds as the Crimson Hawks choose to just watch it sail by. Very smart play by the Crimson Hawks.
It was a very smart play by the Crimson Hawks as Delaney's ball was just a little bit too long to stay in the confines of the volleyball court.
Nice placement there by number 3, Frumneck with the kill. California getting another point.
Good kill there by Fromneck, kind of putting a little pinochle spin on it.
Appeared to have been a little bit too many touches there on the Crimson Hawks, and another point California.
Yeah, I think one player touched the ball twice or had 2 hits on the same possession. And the refs are going to call that every time.
And if you don't know too much about volleyball, you can have 3 touches on a side, but a player cannot touch it twice in a row. They can touch it once, then another player can, then they can touch it again. But you can't have twice in a row, and you can't have more than 3 hits. As always, almost fortuitous bounce off the net for California. Crimson Hawks are able to play it. Now California's got to work. Brandy Harris with a little bloop shot. That goes out. And a point, IUP, 16-11.
Harris' shot there went just a little too far. It looked like she was looking for some kind of touch from IUP as the ball went out.
Brooke Bailey from Shippenville, Pennsylvania, the freshman, serving for the Crimson Hawks. Great change-up work there by Kelly Fromneck, the junior, as she just places it right over the 2 girls at the net.
Great play there by Fromneck. As you can see on replay, just a little touch over the 2 players at net as she now checks out for Courtney Eshelman and Bridget Bielik.
Last touch by California Vulcan. Point IUP as they're still hanging around, only down by 5.
Great kill there by Bielik, getting it in for the Vulcans, somehow finding the space in the defense of the Crimson Hawks.
Harris to serve. IUP looking to get it across. They do. It looks like the IUP player actually hit that out of bounds when she was out of bounds.
I think it actually went out of bounds as it was crossing the net, but I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, tough to see from where we were, but nonetheless, though, it's a point, California. Another timeout in IUP direction.
Vulcans are going to be on a nice home stance after Friday, as they will be playing their last 5 games at home after taking on Edinburgh this weekend. They've already defeated Edinburgh here in 3 sets a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, the only time they do travel is to Edinburgh, like you said, Josh. They had IUP tonight on the 25th. Shepherd comes a-calling. 28th is Mercyhurst. Gannon on the 29th. The Rock of Slippery Rock on the 4th of November. And then the Clarion Golden Eagles on November 5th to end the season at 1 p.m.
Clarion's going to be a really tough opponent, as they've already lost to them 3-2 in Clarion a couple days ago.
Got a shot there of head coach Shaver for the IUP Crimson Hawks. The block, oh, what a save. Can they get this across? They do. A nice save there by number 6, McMullen for the Vulcans. And it goes, and it just touches inside. So a point, Crimson Hawks. But McMullen with a nice save.
That was a great save there, man. Nice dig there by McMullen to give the Vulcans a chance for the point.
With a nice dig, they'll set up. Doesn't work. Great play here from the Crimson Hawks. Both teams set up. Good net presence there by California. You can credit number 5, Molly Delaney, and Chelsea Wilson, number 2, the junior and sophomore, coming up with a big block on the net.
Great replay there by our camera 3 operator Will Moore, as you see the block by Delaney and Wilson.
Of Delaney's speed of her shot just too much for number 12, I think it was, Carissa Meyer, the freshman from McDonald, Pennsylvania, to hold on to. That replay shows it perfectly.
As McMullen serves here, gets a service ace.
And she just places it inside there with the ace, and now California up 22-13. McMullen tosses it high into the Hammer Gym sky. Nice block. Presence in front of the net has been key for California all season long. It keeps on working. Franz and Bielek.
That's what we pointed out in the beginning, where the net presence would play a huge factor for the Vulcans.
Oh, and the net presence there for the Crimson Hawks working out as they set up Delaney on a kill attempt, but however, the net presence led by number 11. It looks like Morgan Curvney, the junior from Richfield, Ohio, on the play, on the block.
It's a good block there by IUP to kind of stall the Vulcan offense, as they've been on a pretty big run here as of late.
Too much for Emily Vaughn to handle there. And Bielek with a nice kill, and California 2 points away from clinching game 1.
Yes, they are. It was a good kill there by Bielek to put the Vulcans 2 points away from claiming set 1.
Now they're 1 point away as they missed communication by the Crimson Hawks. And a good effort there by Mira, the freshman for IUP, just coming a bit short. And game 1 point coming up.
Great set serve there by Frond to confuse the Crimson Hawk defense.
Delaney's kill is blocked. Now Franz, hers is blocked. Now IUP's kill is blocked. Both a lot of good blocking, great net presence in this game. Was it tipped? And it is out, no tip, and California wins game 1 handily 25-14. As we'll leave you here on the point, as there was no tip action, it goes out of bounds. California takes game 1 here in the Cole Bowl edition of volleyball.